ಅನುದಿನ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ, ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹೊಸ ಹಾದಿಯಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಸಂತಸದಿ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
Yes sir. Yes teacher. Present ma'am.
Hi children, how are you all? Hope everyone are fine? Good. Children, I welcome you all to my class. Today we are going to study about 6th standard, second language English, unit 5, poem The Fly. Children, I hope everyone are ready with your textbook, notebook, pen or pencil. Are you ready? If you are not, please get all your things and be ready to the class. I hope everyone are ready with your things. Good. Shall we start the class? Okay. Today let us see what are the topics we are going to study. Topic of the day is sounds of animals, about the poet, the glossary, poem The Fly, rhyming words, exercises and the assignment. The first topic we are going to deal is sounds of animals. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪುಸ್ತಕ, ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಓದೋ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಮತ್ತು ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪೆನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂತಹ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Children, you have all studied about the sounds of animals, cries of animals or sounds of animals. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪರಿಚಯ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So we will just revise how well you remember those topics. What is this, children? Can you all recognize what is this? Very good. It is a dog. Very good. Children, can you tell me what is the sound the dog makes and what is called as? ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು ನಾಯಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಕೆಲವರು ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು, ಕೆಲವರು ಪದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಸೌಂಡ್ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಮೇಡ್. ನೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ದ ಸೌಂಡ್? ಹೌ ದ ಡಾಗ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ಕ್? Yes. Children, you all listen how the dog bark. Can you all bark once? Very good. So we'll go for the next picture. What is this? It's horse. Yes. What is the sound the horse make? Can you tell me the sound? What we call that sound as? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Yes, few told me it is nice. So the horse nice. The horse nice. ಹೇಳಿ. Nice. Very good. Now we will listen to the sound. Yes, you listen to the sound. Now can you make that sound? ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ. You do the sound? Yes, very good children. Can we go for the next picture? Yes, what is this? Oh, yes, very good. Some told with the sound, some told with the word. Very good. Tell us the word now, everyone together. Good. It is a cow. It's a cow. Okay. Can you tell me the sound of the cow? What we call the sound of the cow? Cow moves. Okay. We'll listen to the sound of the moose. Yes. Now, can you repeat that sound? Can you mime that sound? ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಶಬ್ದನ? Very good. Next. What is this? Oh, very good. Many of you told it. Very good. It is a cat. Okay. Can you tell me the sound of the cat? ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? You are telling me you are miming the sound. Tell me the word. What it does? Mews. Very good. The cat mews. Okay. Now we will listen to the sound. You are familiar with the sound. Again we will listen to the sound. Very good. Now The cat mews. Can you make that sound again? Can you do that sound, everyone together? Very good, children. The next picture, what is this? What we can call it as? It's a bird. Very good, it's a bird. Okay, can you tell me the cry or the sound of the bird? Can you tell me the sound of the bird? What we will say? You are making the sound, tell me the word what we do. See, it is chirps. The bird chirps. So, this we will pronounce it wrong. Crips antivi, chirps antivi. So, that is all wrong. The bird chirps. Heli onsala neevu. The bird chirps. Repeat once again, children. Bird chirps. Okay. Now, shall we listen to the sound? We will listen to the sound of the chirping sound of the bird. Okay. Now, can you imitate it? Can you mime the sound now? ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಶಬ್ದನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Very good. Good job. Okay. We'll go for the next picture. What is this? A very, very familiar bird. Which is this? Very good. It is crow. Okay. Can you tell me the sound? What we call the sound of the crow? What we'll call it? ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಹೇಳಿ? Very good. It is crow cows. Crow cows. Okay. Cows sound ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? So, we will listen once again, okay, how it will make the sound. Now, can you mime the sound? ನೀವು ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಆ ಶಬ್ದನ. Yes, very good. Next. What is this, children? ಏನಿದು ನೋಡಿ? Butterfly? No. What is this? Fly. Very good. Some told it correct. It is a fly. Okay. What is the sound of the fly called as? ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಅದು ಮಾಡೋ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? What they say in English? Buzzes. The fly buzzes. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ? Fly buzzes. ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವೀಗ? Fly buzzes. ಈಗ ಶಬ್ದ ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಮೈಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯು ಮೈಮ್ ದಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? Cobra. What we call generally as? What is this? Snake. Very good. It is a snake. Okay. What is the sound of the snake called? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಆ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಯಾರೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಸ್ 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 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? It is hisses. The snake hisses. ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವೀಗ. Snake hisses. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಶಬ್ದ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಮೈಮ್ ಇಟ್? ನೀವೀಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಶಬ್ದನ. ಗುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ದ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್? ಇದ್ರ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೌ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಸೌಂಡ್ಸ್. Now we did the sounds of the animal, the sound of the animal. Can you match it? Can we match it? Yes. A dog. The first one is a dog. What is the sound of the dog called? Some told it correct. Very good. A dog barks. A dog barks. The next word, a cow. Oh, many of you gave a correct answer. What? A cow? The sound of a cow is moose. Very good. A cow moves. Next, a fly. What is the sound of the fly? What is it called as? Very good. Some told chirps. No, it is buzzes. A fly buzzes. Next, a crow. What is the sound of the crow? Yes, very good. A crow cows. A crow cows. Good. Next, a bird. What is the sound of a bird? Very good. A bird chirps. A bird chirps. A snake. What is the sound of a snake? Oh, correct. A snake hisses. A snake hisses. A cat. What is the sound of the cat? Good. A cat mews. A cat mews. A horse. What is the sound of a horse? The last one left out is neighs. A horse neighs. Okay? Good job. So, children, in your textbook, page number 88, this match the following is there. You should mark it in your textbook. Can you all do it? You can do it after the class. I hope everyone have understood. You can do as a test also. After the class, you look at the book and you do it by yourself. Okay, children. Can we move to the next topic? Yes. Now we are going to see about the poet. What did we complete now? Sounds of animals. What is the next topic? About the poet. Can we continue about the poet? Yes. We will see who is the poet who has written the Fly poem. The poem The Fly is written by Tony Bradman. Tony Bradman. Okay. I will read it, you just listen. Okay. This is there in your textbook also. Tony Bradman, born on 22nd January 1954, is an English poet. He is the author of children's books and is best known for the Dilly the Dinosaur series. Can we go to the poem? Yes. Before going to the poem, we have some glossary. What do you mean by glossary? Exactly. It is a new word. Glossary ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಹೊಸ ಪದಗಳು. ಈ ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊಸ ಪದಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. We'll see what are the new words in this poem. Okay. The first one, insane. Repeat, children. Insane. Yes. So, what is the meaning of insane? What do you feel insane means? Don't know? Okay, we'll see. What is the meaning of insane? It is mad. When we get irritated with something, we become mad. We get angry, we become mad. So, we'll see insane. See, we become like this. We'll show the action. This is our feeling. Okay. Insane means mad. Repeat after me, children. Insane, mad. Very good. Okay. The next word, wardrobe. What is it? Wardrobe. You have heard about wardrobe? Yes, many have wardrobe in your house, correct? Okay, let us see what is wardrobe. Place in the cupboard where we hang up clothes. Where we hang the clothes in the cupboard is called wardrobe, okay? Have you seen wardrobe? I will show you. See, this is a wardrobe. You have seen this, right? So, this is called as wardrobe, okay. Can we go to the next word? Okay. The next word is ceiling. Ceiling means what? Ceiling means roof, the top of the house. We will see the top part, it is called as ceiling. That is why we call ceiling fan, because the fan is fixed to the ceiling. So, ceiling fan we say, that is the roof. Okay. So, we will see this part is a ceiling part. Okay. Buzzed off. Buzzed off. Buzz is a sound of a fly. Buzzed off means it is stopped. It is stopped means what is meant as? It is gone away. It is gone away. Buzzed out, it is used in the poem. The meaning of buzzed out is it is gone away. The fly is come and it is gone away. Okay. I hope you have understood the new words, glossary. Okay. Shall we go with the poem? Good. Next, what did we complete? Sounds of animals, about the poet, glossary. Now, the next part is poem The Fly. Okay. Children, now I will read the poem. Okay. As I read, after reading, I will explain you the poem. After the class, you should read the poem. Okay, listen carefully. There's a fly inside my bedroom. It's driving me insane. It's buzzing round my wardrobe. It's on the window pane. So, what did you understand by that? There's a fly inside my bedroom. So, where is the fly now? Inside my bedroom. Who is my here? Is it me or you? No, it's the poet. There is a fly inside the bedroom of the poet. Okay, see, it's a bedroom. See, can you see the bedroom? Yes, this is the poet's bedroom. Imagine this is the poet's bedroom. So, a fly is going to come inside the bedroom. The fly is going to come inside the bedroom. It's going to come inside the bedroom. Yes, the fly is flying. So, it's driving me insane. When a fly comes inside the house, we feel so irritated, right? So, it's coming inside when we see a fly, we feel irritated. So, the poet is also finding it insane. He is going mad. When the fly is coming inside, he is getting mad because it's buzzing round the wardrobe. See where it is going on, it's buzzing round the wardrobe there. So, and it's on the window pane. See, after buzzing around the wardrobe, it is going towards the window pane and it's going to sit on that window pane. You understood what is window pane? A gauge idiyalla, a window kitiki gaaju, so that is called as window pane. It's sitting on that round, it's going around the wardrobe and going and sitting on the window pane. So, you understood this, children? First paragraph? Yes. Okay, we will go for the next paragraph. So, what is a fly doing here? We will just read it once, okay. It's flying round the lampshade. It's coming very close. It's landing on my pillow. It's walking on my nose. So, it's inside the bedroom. So, you can see a lampshade here. Can you see a lampshade? So, it's flying around the lampshade, it's going round the lampshade and it's coming near to the poet. It's coming near to the poet. Then it is going back again and landing on the pillow. It's going to sleep on the pillow. It's lying on the pillow and it's walking on my nose. See, it is walking on the nose of the poet, not my nose. It is walking on the poet's nose. Okay, how you feel a fly coming on sitting on your nose and walking on your nose? How you feel? You feel irritated. You will do like this and all. Correct? So, the same thing the poet also would have done and he would have become mad when it was walking on his nose. Okay. It's looking in my eyeball. Phew! It's flying off again. It's walking on the ceiling. It's driving me insane. So, again in the bedroom, what all it's doing there? So, it was walking on the poet's nose, correct? So, what it's doing? It's looking in the eyeball, it's looking in the poet's eyeball, it's looking like this. The poet got so irritated, suddenly it flew away from the poet's nose and then it started walking on the ceiling. See, it started walking on that ceiling and then it's seeing all this, the poet got so insane, he got so mad. What is this? The fly is going here and there everywhere and the sound it will be doing. So, that sound made the poet very bad and mad and he was driving him insane. It's buzzing and it's buzzing. It's coming near again. I'll never ever get to sleep. That fly is such a pain. It's coming again and again everywhere inside the room, buzzing, 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 buzzing sound it's making. This sound, hearing to this sound, as it is buzzing, again it will come to the poet. Again it will fly, again it will be rounding inside the bedroom. And I have never ever get to sleep. Now the poet has come to the bedroom to sleep, but he is not able to sleep because of this buzzing sound. That fly is such a pain. This fly is such a pain, the sound and the irritated sound and walking around, everything is giving the poet such a pain. The poet is irritated. It's buzzing round the bedpost. It's walking on the floor. It's flying round my toys, and yes, it's buzzing on the door. So now it is going around the bedpost around the bed. See, here you can see the bedpost. It's going around the bedpost and it's walking on the floor. You can see the floor here. See, you can see the floor here. See, it's walking on the floor. Then it's flying round the toys. The things kept over there. The toys are kept over there. It's rounding around the toys. And then it's buzzing on the door. Then it went back. Here the door was there and it went and sat on the door. Then what will you do when a fly is there and you are chasing it, and when it is standing on the door? What you will do? You will open the door and you will try to chase it out, correct? So same thing the poet also would have done. When it sat on the door, he was happy so that it will go out and he would have chased it out. So let us see what happened in the next paragraph. The flies buzzed off and left me. So now I'll close my eyes, but wait, do I hear buzzing? It's back. Surprise, surprise. So what happened? The fly was on the door and the poet would have been opened the door and it would have gone. The fly buzzed off and left me. The poet was so happy the fly has gone out, and now he told, I can close my eyes and I can sleep. But wait, do I hear buzzing? But the poet is able to hear the buzzing sound again. Oh, it's back again. The poet is surprised. Again he is in the mad. Again it has come inside. I don't know from where it has come. It's went through the door. Again it has come inside. The poet is surprised. Children, how was the poem? Did you all enjoy the poem? Yes, okay. Children, now whenever there is a poem, we find some rhyming words, okay. So you should mark some rhyming words. We will see which are the rhyming words in the poem. I think you can do it. Can you see the first paragraph? There are 4 lines. Can you see the rhyming word? Can you select the rhyming word? Very good. Some told me. Which is that? Insane. Very good. Which is the rhyming word for this insane? One more word in the poem. Very good. It is pain. Repeat. Insane, pain. Okay. Next paragraph. Can you tell me the word, rhyming words here? Pair of rhyming words. Very good. It is close. The rhyming word for close is nose. Very good. Okay. The next one. Again. Very good. What is the word, rhyming word for again? Insane. Very good. Okay. Next. Again. Very good. But the different pair, it is not insane, it is pain. Good. Next one. Floor. It is door. Good, children. Next. Eyes. The rhyming word, pair word for eyes is surprise. Very good. Okay. Shall we see the rhyming words everything together? You can keep your book open and you can mark in your book. Okay. Insane. Which is a word, pairing word, rhyming word for insane? It is pain. Mark it. Next. Close. Second paragraph. It is nose. Very good. Again. Which is the word? Insane. Very good. Again. Which is a different word? Pain. Okay. Floor. Door. Eyes. Surprise. Okay. I hope you have marked it in your textbook. Okay, children. Shall we move on to the next one? Okay. Next we have exercise part. So, here we have question answers and fill in the blanks. We will see how we are going to do it. I want you to answer for the questions because you have understood the poem. Can you answer me? You will try? Very good. Okay. Answer the following questions. The first one, where was the fly found? Where was the fly found? Yes, where was the fly? On the bed. Where was the bed? Yes, the fly was found inside the poet's bedroom. Where was the fly? It was inside the poet's bedroom. Okay, copy down this, children. Okay, next one. How did the poet feel when he saw the fly? How did the poet feel when he saw the fly? Was he happy? Was he sad? He was insane. Yes, poet was feeling insane when he saw the fly. Next, why can't the poet sleep? Why was he not able to sleep? Why he didn't get sleep? ಯಾಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕೆ ಮಲಗಲಿಲ್ಲ? The poet couldn't sleep because of the flies buzzing sound. Because of the flies buzzing sound, he couldn't sleep. Okay, can we do the fill in the blanks? The words you should take from the poem itself. Okay, you can just see the sentence and search for the words and tell me fast. First one, there's a fly dash my bedroom. Dash my bedroom. Which word you should put there? Very good, it was inside my bedroom. There is a fly inside my bedroom. Okay, next one, it's flying dash the lampshade. Where it's flying? The dash the lampshade? Round the lampshade. Very good. It's walking dash my nose. Where is it walking? On my nose. Correct. Next, it's looking dash my eyebrow. It's looking dash my eyebrow. Where it's looking? It's looking in my eyeball. It's walking dash the floor. On the floor. Very good. It's flying dash my toys. Round my toys. It was going round the toys. Good. I hope, children, you have got the answer. You have written the answer in your textbook. Shall we move to the next part? Okay, the last part, which is assignment. Assignment or homework. Okay. So here you have to answer two questions. I'll read the question for you. Does the poem make you laugh? What is so funny? While doing poem, while reading some lines or the poem, did you feel like laughing? What is so funny? Which line made you to laugh? What made you to laugh? You can write a sentence from the poem, which line made you to laugh. Next, make a list of places where the fly goes. You should make a list of places. Next, the second one, write a poem of a few lines on any other insect. Now the poem was about fly. You can take other insect like mosquito, butterfly, anything whichever you like, and write few lines on that insect. You should write a poem like, or write few lines. Okay? Good. Next, collect the pictures of insects that you see in your surroundings. You have seen many insects in your surroundings. You should collect the pictures of that and you should stick in your notebook. Got it, children? I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you will do this homework and you should show this to your class teacher and you will enjoy while doing this homework. Is it not? Yes. Okay. Thank you, children. I am Margaret Rosemary, Assistant Mistress, working in GMPS Amritalli, Bangalore North 4. Thank you once again. See you in the next class.